Hi everyone, my name is Dr. Erica Shifflet-Chila and I'm your instructor for Social Work 830. I just wanted to record a quick greeting, welcome to the course, and kind of go over some things that are on the syllabus that will help us throughout the semester and let you have a look at my face, and then also encourage you to record your own welcome video for the week one discussion forum. You can call me Erica or you can call me Dr. Chila, whichever one you're more comfortable with. And I'll show you by sharing the screen on the Zoom recording that I'm making right now, how you can be in contact with me. Okay, so first let me share my screen. And I will show you the syllabus. This is available on our D2L site in the first folder that says welcome. This is section 701 for the summer 17 blended program. You have my email here and my phone number. That is a cell phone number, so you can usually reach me just about any time. If you have tried to contact me either by email or phone and haven't received a response within 24 hours during the work week, or by Monday if it's been over the weekend, please try and contact me again and maybe choose a different method. I've had some emails, stuff that didn't come through for some reason or whatever. I've also had a couple of times where someone texted me and I accidentally deleted the text message and I didn't know who it was from. So if you haven't heard back from me, try again. But you can email me. Those emails come directly to my phone, so I'm usually I'm able to respond pretty quickly. You can also call or text. I know most instructors don't like text, but I think it's fine. I can often respond to a text message much faster than I can a phone call or an email, especially if I'm in a meeting or something's going on. So feel free to use any of those means to talk with me. If you do contact me for anything, which is fine, make sure to let me know that you're in the 830 section 701 or 830 blended course. I have a couple of different courses, 5 courses over the summer and a couple of different 830s, so I don't want to give you information that doesn't relate to your course specifically. So try to remember that. You can read the course description and course objectives yourself. The required text is the Rubin and Babby Research Methods for Social Work. I have the 6th edition listed here. The slides that are part of our course are from the 6th edition. However, I think they're up to maybe the 9th edition at this point. But please know, any edition of the textbook will be fine. There's not any major breakthroughs in research methods in the last 50 or 60 years. So any of them will be fine. What they do when they bring out a new edition is update the examples a little bit, and will often reorder the chapters. So if you use a different edition, just make sure to follow the title of the chapter instead of the number, and you should be just fine. If you have any questions about a specific textbook or version that you find, feel free to contact me and I'll take a look at it and let you know if it will work. But so far, I think all of them have worked. There's also a recommended text, which is the Weinbach and Grinnell Statistics for Social Workers. This is, for some sections of 832 is also recommended, I believe, or required, one or the other. So you may use it again in your next research course. Please note that you do not have to buy these books from the school bookstore. You can get them online. You can go on Amazon, half.com. Some students rent them. Used books online usually offer a tremendous savings over what the bookstore offers. So whatever is most economical and feasible for you is fine. For the course requirements, you're going to have internet connection, access D2L, so make sure if you're having any problems with D2L, you contact the IT help desk as soon as you can. You'll need a Microsoft Office suite, including PowerPoint. You will be doing a PowerPoint presentation that you're going to have to upload, so they have to be in PowerPoint. D2L doesn't like the Mac versions of some programs, and there's some free Office software that I've had a lot of problems in the past with, so for those projects, you're going to need to use the actual PowerPoint program, and computer hardware that's necessary for audio or video recording. I strongly encourage you to include either audio or video presentation on your PowerPoint for your projects, and discussion forums. I will allow either a written response or post in the discussion forums or for each module, or you can just record one. You can record it on your phone and post it. However you want to do that is fine. What I use is a program called Zoom. There's a free version. It's really a conference meeting program, but you can just start a meeting, don't invite anyone else, record it. And then you can share your video feed or your screen. That's what I'm using right now. So that's Zoom, ZOOM.com if you need to find that one. The CSWE competencies are related to our accreditation through the Council on Social Work Education. So there's 9 different competencies that our program has to show that all our students have mastery in. So these are the ones that are covered for this course. If you have any reason to have a conference with me, if you want to talk with me, please contact me as soon as you can. We can meet, if it's not in person, which is a little bit difficult in the blended format. We can meet by Zoom or Skype. We can talk on the phone. We can text. If we're close, we can meet up. Whatever works for you. So please don't hesitate to contact me to set something up. If you need accommodations for a disability, please let me know. You can check in with the Resource Center and they can help you with some ideas and some suggestions and some resources. But if there's anything that I can do to help you in your learning, I'm open to that. Please let me know. Academic honesty you can read about as well, and I'm sure you've all heard about it before. But please make a note that this is an important thing, and failure to follow the academic honesty rules can lead to dismissal from the university at the most extreme cases. So take it seriously. I'm kind of scrolling through here. You'll have access to this on the U2L site, so you can look. Limits to confidentiality. We all, I think as social workers are working in the field, most of us know that we're mandated reporters. Those same rules apply in the classroom or virtual classroom setting. Plagiarism is not tolerated. I think we were probably all aware of that. Use of cellular phones and laptops. This is in here. I know it seems kind of silly because we're a mostly online course, but we will be meeting together at Summer Institute. So make sure your cell phone and pagers, if anyone still has a pager, are switched to silent mode during face-to-face meetings. If you need to be able to have access to your phone for work or personal responsibilities, that's fine. Just take calls outside. Laptops or tablets are often very useful. I use mine all the time, so you're welcome to bring those and have them open. Just make sure that you're not goofing around and distracting other people. If you need technical assistance, there's some things I can kind of help with, but it's probably a better idea to contact either the Distance Learning Services support site, the D2L help site, or call the help desk. They're really helpful. They're always there. They can usually work through your problems if there's anything going on. Okay, if there is a religious observance that conflicts with anything in our course, please let me know ahead of time so we can reschedule for you. We do have a formal grief absence policy at the university, but if anything comes up, please let me know so that we can work through that as well. Code of conduct as social workers, we know what that's about. The last day to drop this course with 100% refund is June 7th, and the last day to drop with no refund is June 30th. If you do change or drop any course, please make sure to check your amended schedule and make a copy of that at that time. Attendance, students who fail to attend the first 4 class sessions or class by the 5th day of the semester will be dropped from the course. For an online course, that means being active and participating in the online discussion forums, activities, and accessing the course, which I can check to see. Our grading scale is pretty standard for the School of Social Work. 94 is a 4.0. That's usually what everyone's interested in. And an 80 is a 3.0, which is the passing mark. Okay, for this course, we have a couple of different assignments. The first is a journal article critique. You'll develop a question related to a practice need, and there's some stuff available in the course to help you figure out how to do that. And I'm here to give you feedback as well. Then you're going to search for some articles that are related to that and that use an experimental or quasi-experimental design to evaluate an intervention that you might use to address this practice need. Then you'll pick one article and provide a critique of that, and the steps are outlined in the assignment description. So once we get to that point, you can look at that. The second assignment is a case study, and this case study 1 paper, and that's a group assignment. You can choose your own groups. If you're having trouble finding a group, let me know and I'll see if I can help you with that. But usually students are more comfortable picking their own groups, and I know from you guys being all around the state, it's a little hard to navigate that group stuff sometimes. So let me know if I can help. I will give you a case, and you will look at the merits of the case, identify a practice need, and then find an intervention using a search of the literature that would be appropriate for the client. And then you will write a paper about how you would implement that intervention and how you would evaluate it with the client. You're not actually doing it, you're just talking about how you would do it. The second case study, there's 3 parts to it. This is an individual assignment or a group of assignments. It follows the same process as the first case study. The difference is that you're doing it by yourself, you're providing your own case. So you will come up with a case of interest to you, and this could be somebody that you've worked with in the past, somebody that you're currently working with, somebody that you completely make up, somebody you saw in a movie, wherever you get it from, doesn't really matter. And then you'll do the same thing. You'll develop a question related to a practice need, you'll search the literature for interventions, you'll choose an intervention, you'll describe how you're going to evaluate or implement it, and then evaluate it. Okay? So the first assignment related to this is just a paper that you'll write. Then you're going to create a PowerPoint, which you're going to share online with your classmates. And then each of you will select 2 other PowerPoints, classmates' PowerPoints, and critique them using a form that's provided for you. If you want to take a look up here, you can see that the papers were 15 points, PowerPoint's 15 points, and each of the critiques they're 5 points each, so 10 points. Once we get closer to each of these assignments, there'll be more detailed instructions and some discussion forums that will help you to kind of get prepared for that. But that's the breakdown of the course. There's also 10 points for participation. That includes participating in the discussion forums and any online activities that are posted. Okay, and then here's some brief descriptions of the assignments. You'll see, matter of fact, I'll show you right now. You'll see in our D2L site that each of the assignments have a description listed, a rubric for how they're graded, and a drop box. So everything will be right there for you, and then you can go from there. Hold on just a second while I open up our D2L site so I can show you. Okay, maybe not. Let's go through the rest of them and I'll see if I can open it up. But you can find it in the D2L site. There's a folder that says assignments. All right, so if you look at our schedule, the course is broken down into 7 modules. The modules are roughly 2 weeks long. Yep. There'll be readings and activities and assignments for each module. The due dates for all of the assignments and readings and discussion forums is the last date of the module. So for module 1, it would be expected that you'd have chapters 4 and 5 read by the 28th of May. There will also be, in the module 1 folder on D2L, there will be some electronic resources, links to websites, articles, things like that. It's expected that all of those are completed by the end of the module. The first assignment is due on June 18th. You'll note that we will be meeting at Summer Institute in East Lansing on the 11th, or the week of the 11th. So your assignment won't be due until the Sunday after that. That will give us some time to work while we're together face to face to make sure that you're on the right track with your paper before you turn it in. You can see the second assignment that is due on July 16th. Assignment number 3 is due July 30th. Your PowerPoint is due August 13th, and then your critiques are due the 18th. Note that there's only 5 days in between here because that last week of the semester is shorter, ends on Thursday instead of Sunday. So make sure that you schedule yourself accordingly so you have time to do it right there. Okay, I think I have us up now so we can look at our D2L site real quick. I said real quick, jinxed us. Good thing my password is blocked out. Okay. And we're section 701. Again, if you contact me either by email or text, please make sure to know what class and section you're in. If you don't, I'm just going to ask you what section you're in. So here's our welcome folder. This has our syllabus. It will also be the link where this video is after it's completed. And then here are the assignments. So you'll have a description of the assignment, which is a Word document. and then a Dropbox for the assignment. This is this description for assignment 2, the case study that goes along with it, and the Dropbox. Because that's a group assignment, there's a group grading form where you're going to rate each other and how well you worked in the group and submit that. And then that's true for each of the other assignments, PowerPoint critiques for the final presentations. For each of the modules for week 1, you'll notice here are the slides for the chapters. They're just PowerPoint slides. There's not voiceover on them at this point. But if you have any questions about it, be sure to contact me. There's also a link here for the Code of Ethics and for a social work podcast, which you're going to need to listen to participate in the discussion forum. There's also, here's another link to that podcast. Discussion forums always have this little talk bubble right there. And again, for this course, if you would like to type out your response to the discussion forum, that's fine. If you'd like to record a brief video and put that up, that's fine. They don't have to be terribly long, but I'd like to have them at least be thoughtful and comprehensive and clear. It's very helpful if instead of starting a new thread, if everyone just responds to the first post or the last post that's there, then it kind of reads more conversationally. So try and keep that in mind when you're posting. And this one, introduce yourself. Where do you live? Where do you work? Are you nervous about the course? We're excited. And what's your favorite movie? Just so we can get to know each other a little bit better. So again, either type those up, record them, post them. I think that kind of covers what I wanted to talk with you about today. If you have any questions, please, please, please contact me. Text is fine. Phone call is fine. If I can't answer right away, please leave a message and a good time to call you back. And then I'll try and get a hold of you. Email is also fine. If you haven't heard from me within a day or two, try again and or try a different method of getting a hold of me, because I want to make sure that you can get your questions answered and get in touch with me when you need to. All right, I think that's all I have to share today. If anything comes up, I look forward to hearing from you, and I look forward to having a good summer with you. Thanks, bye-bye.